Welcome to our 4-year fumigation trial. I want to take a few minutes today to explain to you some of our treatments. At the beginning, just to show how it was set up, we had 4 different fumigation treatments. They were all applied to the same places for 4 years in a row.
This is the untreated plot with no fumigation, and this is the perfect example of why we fumigate in Florida. If you look at the few plants that did survive till the end of the season, they are wilted, dead. This is bacterial wilt that caused them to die. You'll also notice extensive purple nutsedge penetrating the plastic mulch, making it difficult to remove the mulch and competing with the plants. If you scan the plot, you'll also notice a variety of other weeds like grasses, morning glory, all competing with the crop. And without fumigation, obviously the yields on this plot are going to be extremely low. The area behind me was fumigated with Picklor 60 at 275 pounds per acre. This is kind of the commercial standard what most growers in the state of Florida are using for tomato production. And I want you to notice one thing. First off, there is still a lot of the plants here that are dead due to bacterial wilt. It was not able to control it. Picklor 60 is also not an effective product for a lot of the weeds. Look at the various pigweeds and grasses that are growing in this bed, and it gives inconsistent nutsedge control, so we still have some nutsedge penetrating the plastic. If you look at this part of the plot where we did not harvest any tomatoes, you can see some of the plants did quite well. But one of the problems with Picklor 60, as with many fumigants, is its inconsistency. So this treatment is DMDS, which is dimethyl disulfide, which is a Paladin product, put in, shanked into the bed, like the previous treatments, and then KPEM added at 4 inches from the surface of the bed at 40 gallons per acre. So it's KPEM near the top for weed control, the DMDS or Paladin for deeper in the bed for control of other pests and pathogens. And I want you to notice one thing. First off, this is near the end of the season, so our tomatoes are not looking very good at the moment. They look terrible, actually, but they look a lot better than the previous plots. What surprised us in this trial we did not anticipate is we got excellent bacterial wilt control with Paladin, which was an unexpected result. The other thing I want you to notice is look on this bed, the plastic down below here. There's almost no weeds at all. The only weed that in this bed is this little one right here. No nutsedge penetrating the plastic mulch, no broadleaf weeds, no grasses, and that is the whole benefit of using this combination of Paladin, which tends to be pretty good on nutsedge, plus KPEM, which tends to be better on some weeds. Over time, we have gotten excellent weed control. The last treatment I want to talk to you about today is Paladin Pick 21, which is 21% chlorpicrin, and it is the plots behind me. The first thing I want you to notice is even though this is the end of the season, the plants are dying back, they're not looking great anymore, you can still tell they look far better than any other treatment. And this was the most surprising result of this trial, is the amount of control we obtained of bacterial wilt with the use of Paladin. You will notice that there are still a few nutsedge, there's a few other weeds emerging in this plot, but not near the level that we had with Picklor 60, but not as good as the DMDS plus KPEM. So you're going to have to adjust your fumigant based upon what pests you have in the field. But of all the 4 treatments that we tried in this trial, there's no doubt that the Paladin at 40 gallons per acre came out on top as far as tomato health and plant yield.